All right, it's been a little bit, so briefly, Onyx, why don't you tell us what happened last time?
I wanted to see if I was me. Last time.
I hate you. I love you.
Last time we talked to Fake Roland. I confronted Fake Roland because they said he wasn't real. Went to hit him, and he goes, you might want to rethink that. Everybody said, okay, rethink it. So Onyx forgot what he was doing. He said he was keeping us here, delaying us, and we all decided to give up on that and come here. We came here. We found Abel was had showed up with Finn and Gry, and they said, "Hey, you guys are screwed. You guys are so screwed. Here's some extra people, but we're leaving again." And they left and left us with other people. And since we were arguing about the fact that all these fake people are around, Onyx, in fact, did attack himself to see if he was real. And here we are.
Welcome to the Vale, a rare bastion of civilization in a world recuperating after a terrible, centuries-long war. Though the battles ended 200 years ago, the land still recovers from this period of tumultuous strife and slavery. Join now the defenders of the Vale as they navigate a world riddled with opportunity and tragedy, all the while seeking glory, gold, and adventure.
What do you guys think? Let's take a moment and think about what's gone on in the campaign, because we're far run from accidentally getting kidnapped by orcs. I mean, now you have effectively demigods on a battlefield with you because you're in a crucial fight.
Spent a lot of years backflipping, so I got that going for me as well.
You have effectively backflipped for what feels like a millennia, yes.
We're pretty strong.
You
in theory.
are, in theory, pretty strong.
In theory. Maybe not always in practice, but, the heart is there.
And if the creatures are nice enough to just stand there, we can mow right through them.
I mean, let's set the scene for a little bit. You guys have come to a battlefield. It's an ancient place of power, a waypoint, a mana infused spot on this planet, right?
A mana hole.
A mana hole.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you're here, and from this spot right here, a beam of magic incarnate is effectively shooting into the sky, fighting to keep hold of a portal to which you see Tiamat, not an avatar of Tiamat, but the actual god itself, trying to break through. So occasionally you see a giant, massive head of a dragon, one of the 5 colors, and it screams in. If you look on the ground, it looks like there has been scorch marks from fire and lightning and ice and all that, maybe some acid, all the 5 colors, from the god Tiamat blasting energy through the portal. You guys are here because this portal's about to go down, and you have been asked to fight the portal off and keep it from happening, because if Tiamat comes through the portal, whatever plans you guys had is over. As far as you know, Abel's not tough enough to fight Tiamat off.
Okay.
You have with you a horrible-looking necromancer and
rude,
a storm giant barbarian.
Is the storm giant barbarian handsome?
He's a skeleton.
That doesn't answer the question.
His facial features are real chiseled.
Oh. Brilliant.
The necromancer looks at you guys, and you get a feeling that he would be equally happily slaughtering you as he is helping you.
We get that a lot.
The storm giant is just very excited about combat. The storm giant has an aura similar to Onyx, but a lot bigger. You have this wizard calmly analyzing everything, very reminiscent of Finnileas, with this the Warforged Holy Warrior, standing there calmly. And while they don't have the same menacing presence as the two gifted from Gryvine, there is a aura of calm and readiness emanating from them. And these two bring a sense of peace and comfort with them, where these two, and when I say the first two, when I say the two that bring the peace and comfort are Bob and Sorashana. The two who do not bring comfort, who add a element of chaos and danger, are going to be this necromancer and his storm giant skeleton barbarian. That's a lot to say. Energy pulsates throughout the entirety of the field. Anybody who is proficient in Arcana can give me an Arcana check for additional information. Nobody?
No, it would have been Grocnilius.
That's true. It would be Grocnilius. Grok is
And Grok.
absent.
Grok and Grocnilius.
You've kind of come into this field, and Onyx is going to go first.
You gonna roll for our companions?
They're going to go at the beginning of every turn. They're better than you.
Damn, okay.
All right, so you guys see energy rippling. The giant portal in the sky opens a little bit, and a head of Tiamat sticks itself through. Mallory, why don't you give me a 1d5?
And when you do it, make it a red, white, or a green, because I'm resistant to those three.
Onyx, why don't you give me a 1d5? Mallory hates me.
We rolled a 2.
Oof. A giant white dragon head. The mouth of the dragon is big enough to engulf almost an ancient dragon alone. Rips its head as you see claws kind of dragging open the portal, physically pulling the energy portal, and a beam of frost comes rippling down at you guys. I'm going to need you all to make a saving throw.
Any particular, or just one we want?
It's going to be it's a Constitution saving throw.
Onyx was nice enough to roll a 1 on that, so it's a 13.
Ravi-chan
Oh.
got a 9.
Oh,
See, Matsu got a 10.
Basil got 21.
Sue got a 10.
all of you failed.
You sure we can't have that emboldening bomb?
Yeah, you can have that. I was totally being a jerk. I'm sorry. What does it do?
Everyone gets a D4.
Okay, so everybody still filled, but maybe Basil might not.
It's a 25.
Oof.
So I could not fail
If he rolls a 4.
Get a 4.
if I roll 4. What?
Oh.
Lucky.
Nope, I don't like that.
And I'm gonna bust out the calculator.
Yep.
Forget that.
First of all, I love it. A massive beam of cold energy comes flying through the portal before the dragon gets yanked back into the abyss, hitting the battleground and nailing you guys for 82 cold damage. Or half, if you're that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Ricky rolling saves that actually save for his NPCs.
The NPCs will pass almost everything.
I'm gonna have to look up how to become an NPC.
Oh, you're close. Don't worry, buddy.
One of these bad boys Nogeus or something? I'm ready to sign up.
No, all you gotta do is die.
Ah, true.
Oh, that would be messed.
Looking up from the massive cold damage that came in and just wrecked your guys' faces, you guys see through a more common portal 2 Death Knights, and give me a religion roll if you would like to know what those other things are.
That's a 25 for Matsu.
Oh, wow.
Those are-
An 18 for Onyx.
It's impressive. Basil, he's done. These are Mariliths. They are large demons. And on the beginning of the top of the round, the NPCs will do their thing. You see Brexodus the Reckless step forward at the freshly appeared target, and you hear what can only be described as a giant skeleton laughing with glee as it rages and makes melee attacks against this creature. And it does a lot of damage. In 2 giant swings, it does 115 damage, it looks like. A firebolt careens from the necromancer as he attacks the other one. Onyx, what are you going to do, bud?
I am going to glee.
Okay.
Because why should I get mad? I enjoy this. So I rage. I run over to get in between these two Death Knights. Hey, Mo! And knock this guy's head off. I am attacking recklessly.
Really?
Yes.
52, 64 points of damage. Oh, I rolled a crit to hit because I went reckless.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then I'm going to, again, give you a very upsetting day and roll another crit. Dang it. I tried. 25 to hit, and I do 27 more points of damage to the same one. Okay, I'm going to give you guys one chance. Fight with us, and you get to stay dead. And I'm done.
Sue, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to move 30 feet, and then I'm going to use my cunning action to dash and get next to the Death Knight that Onyx just hit. And then I'm going to attack it.
It hasn't moved this round yet.
Yes, I am aware.
And I realized I didn't even have to attack reckless that because I have flanking grandpa, but I said it, so I'm doing it.
22 to hit.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit.
Just checking real quick.
Oh, Lord.
Make sure everything's checked off properly this time.
Oh, yeah. I didn't roll with advantage. Let me just roll that again.
Credit. Yes!
Okay. So that's a crit. And I want to make sure that it dies. So I will dump some smite and blade flourish and superiority dice into it.
All right. Do your thing.
All right. So 68 damage total.
That's not that bad.
No, I don't have my big spell running.
You did not kill it.
That's all right. I get another attack. Does 25 hit?
You mean the natural 20 you rolled?
No, it's not a natural 20, but if a 25 hits, it's a crit.
Oh, it is a hit. Hit you. You probably can't do more hit points than damage it's got.
Ooh, a lot of ones in that one. 52, 63, 66 damage.
It had 21 hit points.
All right. So I run and I leap through the air and I stab the Death Knight as it's raising its arms to defend itself against Onyx, right through the armpit and through its chest.
And it collapses. It doesn't scream. It just locks eyes with you as you watch the red energy from its eyes fade. It had just locked eyes with you as it collapses back into the blade of death. Now, before we get to this next turn, Matsu, you would have had a chance to summon your weapon because you knew you were going to be in combat.
Awesome, thank you.
Not a problem. Just like Basil would have had a chance to do his shenanigans.
Thank you.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Sue? Are you done shenanigan?
Yes.
Matsu, it's combat. You've been dying to show what this guy can do.
Yeah, it's still going to take me 2 rounds to get there, but that's all right.
Oh, there'll definitely be 2 rounds.
Matsu not slowly, but he calmly starts walking towards the Death Knights. So he gets about 25, 30 feet away from the last one that's still up. It's just a green glint in his snake-like eyes. And bonus action, I'm going to do the Hexblade's Curse on that Death Knight. And then I'm going to hit him with an Eldritch Blast from here.
Go ahead and roll your 5 bolts or 4 bolts of Eldritch Blast. I think it's 4.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, 4.
There's 1 that hits.
All right,
The first 3 hits. So go ahead and read your numbers.
Yeah, it was a 23, a 23, a 26, and a 17.
And the 17 misses.
So that'll be 9, 8, 9, so 17, 26 force damage altogether. And I think my Eldritch Blast does some shenanigans.
What shenanigans would that be?
Let's see. I think. Okay, it did not add my charisma modifier to the damage, so that's going to be plus another 15 force damage altogether. And then repelling blast. So when you hit a creature with the Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line.
Do you want to push him back 30 feet?
I will.
Okay, question. When he starts to leave,
No.
even though it's forced, okay.
No, he does not get it. You can't get out. You can't force an attack of opportunity like that. I've read a lot about that because I was like, oh, that's perfect. Played a lot of Warlocks. I got told that too. So you didn't know about this, but you pushed him back in a straight line 30 feet. This is the giant beam of energy going into the portal. As he hits the beam, he gets blasted.
Oh, also, because he's under my Hexblade Curse, he takes damage equal to my proficiency bonus. So
Go ahead and link Hexblade's Curse for me.
So he'll take another 18 damage on that.
I almost single-handedly took out a Death Knight.
And that's just the beginning.
All right, what else you got?
Well, that's going to be it for this turn.
All right, we'll just skip the monk's turn. He's probably not going to do anything anyway.
Yeah.
All right, what's up, Basil? What you got?
Is this a wall here? Is there a wall here?
No, you can step. It's just something you could walk over.
Yeah, across. Okay. I was just a bit unsure. Okay.
Matsu keeps walking the remainder of his speed.
I guess I'd try and kill that Death Knight. Bring death to the Death Knight. Sure. Basil's gonna run across this debris and whatnot towards this near Death Knight, and he's gonna make some. He's gonna do some attacking. I guess I'll just use this because I'll make 2 attacks first. Oh my god! Well, it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I don't know what I did like that.
I can.
He's
roll.
good. He's okay. He's
I can roll
alright.
natural 20s too.
He's good. He's okay. I don't. Is that a? Did it roll a damage? Is that my damage? 25.
Yeah, that's your
Sure.
damage.
Okay. I'll attack again. It did 25 damages. 31 to hit for 17 damages. Feels like a lot for me to do.
The Death Knight, again, as it collapses, it stares its red eyes as the helm falls to the ground. The red eyes stay focused on you, and you watch them slowly fade. As you see almost a spirit rise up from the armor, the now empty armor of the Death Knight.
So Basil sprints across the debris, and with his miscellaneous number of lives stealer, strikes out at the Death Knight 2 times. Can I poke him in each of his red eyes, actually?
They're gone.
Because I did 2 stab. Well, you know where they were when I attacked him. You know what I mean?
You just want to stab the helmet for no reason. Okay.
No. I mean, that's how I kill him. Re-kill him.
It's a Death Knight return again.
Yeah, that's why I said re-kill, you dingus! You gringus! I don't know what gringus means. And I'm gonna move back towards where the ground lived. Actually, that's not right. I'll go back there. Okay, that's my go.
So when that Death Knight died, Matsu regained 24 HP from the Hexblade's curse, and now it's gone.
Yep. Rabbi Jan, what you got, buddy?
Stress. Would Robbie John have called her? Would she have had time to get her spiritual weapon before?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, well, Robbie John is going to move forward to be closer to the people. And then she would like to use Mass Cure Wounds.
What's the radius of Mass Cure Wounds?
60 feet.
Alright. Use it up.
Oh, I thought that was better. Okay, 18 heal points. Hooray! That's for everybody.
Alright, we get your 18 hit points back. Is that calculated, added, and everything? There's 5 whiz.
For everybody. I need to add things for myself, I think.
Don't you give a bonus from based on the spell level?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think that's just for me.
No.
Okay, let me look. Oh, yes. The Preserve Life Channel Divinity thing.
No, not that. Life Cleric.
So it would be 16, 24 plus 5.
Get max on the dice, but then we also get
2 plus the spells
Um,
level.
yeah.
Well, 2 plus the spells level is 7.
So 8, 16, 24 plus 5, 29 plus 7, 36. 36 hit points.
Okie dokie.
That feels much better, thank you.
Thank you,
Ricky.
Butch.
Yep. But for the rest of the thing, you're going to have to do your own math, right?
I don't want
Okay. The Marilith goes up to the Robo guy and makes a lot of attacks. Miss, hit. No. Miss, hit, miss. Does 13 damage. As you see, she comes up and almost like a John Woo film, just comes slicing in with her 6 arms and her tail. It just looks like she's going to shred this Bob. Bob, true to his name, kind of bob and weaves out of the way, deflects a couple of the attacks. One attack gets through and hits, and Bob, you hear him kind of quietly go, curious. The other Marilith, I don't think did any better. Matter of fact, I think she did worse. None of those attacks. Let me read the damage things. A 20, a 22, a 17, a 26, a 12, a 14, and a 27 all miss the Storm Giant Barbarian skeleton.
I don't know, maybe just crit. I don't know what to tell you. I would just crit it.
Another portal happens, and it's flying from the portal that the head of Tiamat had stuck itself through. A black dragon joins the combat. Unfortunately for it, weirdly enough, that's going to be enough. You see Bob grab a quarterstaff and that one. You see the skeletal barbarian zombie waylay up the one up there. Now, the dragon will go because it's fair.
Is it?
Yeah. And I'm going to need Basil, Onyx, and Sue to hopefully successfully make a dexterity saving throw. The DC is going to be 22.
28. Are you sure it's Dex?
Yes.
Okay.
Why did you ask?
Because Dex is really the only one I'm good at, and I didn't want to win by cheating.
No, it's Dex. It's Acid. Acid gets Dex.
Okay.
Sue got an 16.
Onyx decided he was going to beat everybody and rolled a 6.
The black dragon looks, and you hear a rumble as he projects acid out, blasting itself into Sue, Onyx, and Basil, flippy boys out of the way of it. And what that plays like in my mind isn't so much you flipping out of the way, is you probably just dove to the ground, and then the acid flies over, and you stick your head up like, what was that?
Yeah, exactly. I flip straight into the prone position, like a fish. Every movement has to involve a flip, but I do go prone, and then I get back up.
Onyx, what is your action?
What is the height of the dragon?
It's huge. It's not quite in the thing, but it's too big to put in a bubble.
Oh, I know, but he's on the ground?
Yeah, he's on the ground. You can reach him.
When will they learn? Alrighty, that's 35.
That is fair.
Yeah.
I should have had it attack you from up high. I'll do that with the next Ancient Dragon.
I'm going to use charge, and then basically as part of my charge, I'm going to leap up on top of him.
How high can you jump?
Let's see. Jump is something, blah, 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 plus my other stuff. Give me a second. Okay, long jump with at least 10 feet.
That's a long jump. You're trying to jump on top of him. How high can you jump?
High jump. 3 plus my modifier, so 12 feet.
That's you wouldn't make it on top of him. You would bump into his neck.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so I am going to do that. Charge, so this one's going to be my charge attack, which is a bonus action. 31, because I didn't say I was reckless, which I am going to be, but 31 to hits.
Okay.
So 9, that's 26, 32 points of damage. And I am going to, as I am going down from this, I am going to swing my Blaze Guard. 29.
You recklessly attacking now?
Yeah. And 21. Did
21
the 21
misses.
hit? Okay. So I, whoops. Do you take charge off of that second one? It's going to be minus 5 off of that, so it's 5. So it's going to be 23 points of damage.
Okay. And then as you land, it will take a legendary action. So what's that? What's 14, 5, so 29, so 28 points of damage? Yeah. You can add the d4 to the 21 if you hurry up and do it.
Whew.
Wait, is he within the distance of somebody else? Is it
30 feet.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, you
Hurry
should
up.
be within range.
That doesn't matter. 22 will hit. What? So that's going to add
Okay.
the 17, 11, and 9 damage.
Well, it would have been 4 damage, not 9 up there.
Oh,
I still had Charger turned on for those. So that was a 23 for the one, and then for that one, 15, 32 more points.
and then at the end of your turn, it will use a legendary action to whip its tail around and whap ya. I'm sorry, that's over here. Bow. For 11 bludgeoning. Sue.
All right. I don't want to be anywhere near a dragon, really.
Understandable.
I'm not going to go near it with a third of my health, so I will move.
You don't want to face off versus dragon with low health?
I move to there and cast Shadow Blade.
Oof. That's not good for the dragon. Anybody proficient in perception, give me a perception check. The DC is 25.
29.
Hey, I got a 26.
Sue got a 28.
Onyx has a
you-
+7, and has a total of 8. He rolled
Onyx,
a 1.
if you would like to make it simple for Onyx level intelligence, what does that mean you rolled again?
Yeah.
That's okay. You got to balance out the 20s you've already rolled, you jerk. So, you guys feel arcane energy and can sense that in the next couple of turns, some things are going to emerge right here.
You see, that's why I didn't, because I'm too busy with the dragon.
That's fair. All right, is that your turn, Sue?
Yes.
Matsu. It's Sue and then not Sue.
Yeah.
All
All right,
right.
Matsu, what you got, bud?
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the dragon from here. So 25, 20, 24, and 17.
25 and 24 hit.
So they both hit for 2 force damage each.
No, you don't
Oh.
have your charisma. So that's 7 force damage each.
Yes. Okay.
And if you roll a d4 on that 20, you might be able to get a higher.
Yeah. If you roll a d4 on the 20, you might get another hit.
Oh yeah.
For 6 more force damage.
So 23 then on that.
That does it.
Nice. Yeah, not repelling blast, but I am gonna hang out around here. Bonus action to so Matsu mumble, like Ravi John's right there. She hears him mumble prelude. And Matsu's shield suddenly lifts off of his hand and starts floating around him to protect him from various attackers.
I like it. Is that the end of your turn, my friend?
That is it.
All right, at the end of your turn, the Black Dragon will tail whip Onyx again for 8 bludgeoning damage with a 25. Basil.
Okie dokie. I was going to try and go for flanking, but I'm not going to bother with it being on the edge of the map. So I'm just going to run up towards it. And for flavor reasons, can we say that as I run past Onyx, I sort of I jump on his weapon as he reels back to swing and, hitch a ride to be launched to the other side to make my attacks?
Yes, you can.
Hell yeah. As I'm flying through the air... Oh, I should check out how much movement that actually costs. I forgot that's kind of important. I'm used to just being I'm a monk, I can make it there.
You're a monk, you can make it.
Can I get flanking from that position?
Sure.
Cool. As I'm flying through the air, I will sort of point out the area that I felt the arcane disturbance coming from and sort of call out to the other allies that there likely is going to be more reinforcements coming into that location. Probably sounds more like, "Bad, more there!" And then I'm going to attack this dragon. I do put an advantage on. Whoops, I'm just rolling. Advantage on that. So 34 for the first one to hit. The second attack, 30 for 12 damage and then 21 damage, respectively. Is that the bad maul?
Who's what?
And those things that you just pop down, are they the bad maul?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so 12 damage on the first one, 21 damage. I rolled a 1 on the dice and then max on the dice. And on the first one, I'm going to attempt a stunning strike. I don't expect it to work, but I'd feel... Yeah, well... I would feel remiss if I didn't try.
And the way I see it, too, is you leaping off of Onyx's halberd, going up there, and you're attacking him as you're flipping over him.
Yeah!
Nobody touch a hit point. Nobody touch a spell slot, or I will delete you.
Hello, welcome to the mid-roll. Not too many of these left for campaign 1, it seems. At least that's what Ricky keeps telling us. And I believe him. Sounds like the campaign is coming to an end very, very shortly. Fear not, guildies. We have ways to keep you entertained between campaign 1 and campaign 2. We have a few various side games planned. I'm gonna run a short little paranoia one-shot. Lewis is gonna do something Star Wars, I think. And we'll see what else happens. Hopefully we got a third one in there. These will be all one-shots. They'll be like mini campaigns, probably 3-4 episodes each, that sort of thing. Anyhow, tell us your thoughts on campaign 1 and our characters or anything really. You can tweet us out on Twitter. Hashtag DOTV. That'll get our attention. But yeah, hope you're enjoying this, not penultimate episode, but pretty close, I think, if my resources are correct. So with that, let's get back to the show.
And then I'm gonna bonus action do a couple of kicks. So I will spend time for that.
Alright, let's see.
31 to hit for 12 damage.
Alright.
28 to hit for 10 damage.
Okay.
And I use 45 movement, so I have, I think, 25 left. Yes. I will move not next to Sue.
You just right on top
here.
of them, that'll make it convenient.
I'll move here. There we go.
Grab a jam.
Hey, my turn here.
I am here.
There's a giant dragon. There's these new demony things, and if you'd like to, as a free action, make a religion check, I will tell you about those demony things. Or you don't have to. Sue's taking some damage.
I see that. I'm gonna try the religion check.
It's free action. Doesn't cost any action economy. It's just out there.
Okay. Robin using the heal spell.
It ain't ranged.
So
It
that's
says 60 feet.
yes.
Oh, it is ranged.
Yes, it is. I can read. I just am bad at numbers, which is why I had to get help with my numbers. So that's the full 70 points, and then also it's plus 8, 78.
That's a lot of hit points.
And then you heal yourself as
Okay.
well.
Yeah, I get 8 points off that.
Oh, nice. Rabajan, sharing the love.
That felt great.
Oh, good. I'm glad I could be helpful.
You have your bonus action if you want to pop out that divine.
Yeah, I was gonna do that actually. And I can go 20 feet away from me.
You can't do spiritual weapon because you've cast heal.
You can't.
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind.
Oh, yeah. You can't do that.
What the heck, Ricky? Set me up to fail. Ah.
Whoa. That's messed up.
He just wanted to see if you were paying attention.
What the heck?
I mean, I was, but I wasn't.
All right, Onyx. It's going to try to fly up.
No, it's not.
You have Sentinel, right?
Yes, I do. 28.
Which will hit.
And he's going to take 25 more damage.
And it's going to hit you.
Yeah, and that last claw is going to hit me because
Yeah, it's
I'm
a
reckless.
crit. Do you have 20? Do you have what's your armor?
19.
That you don't have resistance to acid, do you?
Not acid, no.
Okay. So you're going to take 28 reduced damage and then 9 more acid damage. And now it's your turn.
Oh, you forgot everybody else.
It's true. Good call there. That's going to be helpful for you. You're going to see Bob almost gleefully step up and make 2 more attacks. Radiant energy glowing as it attacks the demon. Jeez, it didn't even do the big stuff. Good roll, Bob. Good roll. So Roshana casts a radiant bolt of energy.
Next attack on it has advantage.
Hearing again that weird, eerie laughing from the giant berserker.
It's like a dead version of Onyx. That's really, really big.
Yeah, you face that guy and you're boned.
I hate you.
Ha
I hate you so much. The necromancer shoots a black, greenish bolt of negative energy as it casts Finger of Death at the Baler. Now, Onyx, you can go.
I was trying to decide between a couple things, but I'm just going to go ahead and swing my Blaze Guard over my head and go in towards its chesty area that I can actually hit. Of course, these are all reckless. It's a 31 to hit for 26 damage, a 32 to hit for 26 damage,
Hacking the system.
and a crit with the butt end as I stab it into the spots that I've been hacking at. Doing, let's see here, that's 27 points of damage.
Hacks.
Yeah, it to pieces. That's kind of the point.
Great job. This dragon looks not happy. Is that all of your turn?
I'll give you one shot. You can be my puppy, and I'll let you live. And I'm done.
Onyx and Basil need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie.
I don't want to make this. I rolled an
29. You can add a d4.
Onyx, you take 18 damage and you're knocked back 15. No, you're
8.
knocked prone.
9 damage and knocked prone.
How do opportunity attacks happen from prone?
At
I
disadvantage.
think it's just disadvantage.
You're going to want to make it because it's starting to take off again.
Yeah, of course, reckless, so it's a straight roll. 24
Oof, that hits.
for 36 damage.
Sue menacingly approaches the dragon with his shadow blade. Oh, that hits. With a 29 to hit. That one misses, Sue. The second attack misses.
Roll a d4.
Yeah, roll a d4 if you'd like. Maybe it'll hit.
Roll a 4 on the d4. There we go.
It hits. Sue rolled an 18 to hit, which is too low, but the d4 from Basil's cheater ability allowed him to hit, which brings the dragon down to -4 hit points, and it collapses.
Nice.
That is Sue's turn. Matsu, your turn. As the Baller screams in rage and summons aid. No, you cannot pick up the dragon as well. So it weighs way too much for you. It's like 160,000 pounds.
All right. Do I have flanking with the undead giant?
Sure.
All right. Matsu just grins and starts wailing away on this thing with his scimitar of speed. So 23 for the first, for 9 slashing. 29 for the second attack, for 8 slashing. He's using his persuasion. And because it's the scimitar of speed, it does, as a bonus action, lets me attack once more, which is a crit 33 for only 11 slashing damage, but still I'll take the crit.
I'm tracking on this too.
28 total.
Oof. Oh, Bob got hit twice. You see the Baelor reach out and stab with its electric sword once, hitting Bob, and then whip with its fire whip, really just raking the coals across Bob. It doesn't have to make the saving throw because it's already there. 73 points of damage. Good thing you guys have Bob to soak this up for you.
Thanks, Bob. Is that all his HP moved?
Yeah.
What?
Bob, you just hear Bob go, interesting.
For the sake of the listeners, the health bar on Bob, who just took, 73 points of damage? Was that it, Ricky? It just moved a sliver. At the start of this combat, when I got, iced, when we all got iced by that thing, I was left with 72 hit points total. So, thanks, Bob. Okay.
Why are you mad at Bob? He didn't hit you.
Well, Bob's a ghoul. Do these
He's
creatures go
jelly.
that the Baler would go? The Baler that summoned it? Do they just share it? I would like to move around this one so I can hit this Baler.
Hold on, I'm loading that one.
I'm going to move around like this to here. And I'm going to make 2 attacks against this Baler. Ah! A crit! It has to make a con saving throw. Ooh, that damage roll was not amazing.
What crit?
I rolled a crit.
I don't see it.
9 life
Ooh.
stealer.
Yeah. How much damage is that? 21? Yeah. Math.
There we go. Life.
Actually, I don't know how much HP it has. If it has less than 100 hit points, then it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Are you trying to steal its life right now?
Well, I have to. I don't get a choice. If I crit, it happens.
Crit happens.
Exactly.
What's the save? Because I think it made it.
15.
Yeah.
It's all good. I'll make my second attack. Ooh, 19 to hit.
I'm going to double check, but I think no.
I'm assuming no.
Well, actually, yeah, that hits.
Oh my gosh. For 15 damage. I'm just gonna hit it a couple more times. Keep on. Where's my fists?
You can click the button, or are we just doing
23. I would have to find it. 23 for 10 damage, and then my last attack.
Forgot where your fists were.
Another crit, but it's also for 10 damage.
But it's also not with the sword.
No, this one's not with the sword. So
Is that
it's
your
all
turn?
good. I'm gonna move again. I'm gonna move back to the side I was on. I believe I was down here. Yes. I'll end here.
Excellent. Grabby Jan.
Okay, so Rabijan would like to move up and smash things with a weapon.
You don't really have to move because they're right next to you.
I'm gonna not move and just attack the big thing next to me. Okay, the mace. Yeah. I'm gonna swing a mace at a big thing and call out my spiritual weapon. Oh, wait.
What a word.
I'm gonna use a spell instead called Spirit Guardians.
That's a good spell. Go ahead and cast it.
So it's a DC 22.
She's going to call forth spirits to protect her. They flit around you at a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you go to neutral, the spectre form feels angelic or fey, your choice. If you're evil, they feel fiendish. When you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you see to be unaffected by it. An affected creature speeds halved in the area. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 3d8 radiant damage, or necrotic if you're bad. On a successful save, they take half the damage. It's a good spell.
Are you okay?
Yeah, why?
Shut up, Saul. That was amazing.
Brexus the Reckless. One swing at the Baelor. It dies. Expectedly. You see some greenish, blackish necrotic energy travel from the feet of the necromancer and hit the big demon standing next to you, and it takes a bit of damage. Maybe it takes damage. I forgot to say it. It could make the save. Nope.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's where the bad constitution rolls are. Okay. Alright. I'll keep it in mind.
Wow. Bob, unhappy with the turn of events. You hear him mumble, I see you've chosen to engage in combat. Look, I can engage in combat too. Bob does a lot of damage. I didn't hit the plus button, so it looked like Bob did 18,000 damage for a second.
Well, he can if he wants. I won't stop him.
Yeah, I'll let that happen.
Yeah, I'd be okay.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Seeing radiant energy emerge from Bob's staff, you see him crack the Baelor a couple of times. Just blasting part of it off. Chunk of Baelor goes flying everywhere. And as the Baelor falls, you hear Bob go, analysis inadequate.
Correct you are, Bob.
Bob's a bit of a savage.
A sassy savage.
He's mean.
Alright, Onyx, it's your turn.
I am going to stand up and charge the Baylor. I mean the other big thing that he created.
Oh
You
yeah,
can call it
Rabbi
an
Jan, if
Ifrit.
you'd like to make a religion check,
Okay.
the DC's 20.
Well, don't make it hard or anything.
Can I make?
18.
Are you
I'm
proficient?
I am.
Yep, you sure can. DC's 20.
Oh,
Oh.
Matsu didn't get it.
Onyx, did you just crit again?
Yeah. I was waiting for them to do their religion checks before I said anything. If it makes you feel any better, I just now tied Basil because Basil was in the lead with them. So
Oh, heck yeah.
All right. What's the total damage, nerd?
let's see here. That's 57 points for that one, and that's my charge attack, which is my bonus action. And then I'm going to take my normal 2 swings with Blaze Guard. 35 to hit for. Actually, I probably don't need to affect the fire on these, do I?
I would leave it on.
Okay.
It's just not going to be as effective as you hoped for.
21 regular, 8 fire for that one. And a 33 to hit, 23 regular, and 12 fire.
It hurt. It sees you there.
Hey,
Anything
pretty
else?
boy. No, I'm done.
All right, Sue. I think Sue's on the phone, so he has moved next to a demon, and he has rolled a natural 1 to hit it for a total of 15, which fails. And then he has rolled a 33, which does hit it, for 25 damage. And then an 18, which, hold on, does not hit it. But you can add that 1d4, remember. That hits. You rolled an 18, they have 19 armor class, which adds another 35 damage. Partially piercing, partially psychic.
Oh, I gave him a headache when he died.
You're gonna need to hide.
That's a killer headache.
Matsu, what's your armor class?
It is 20 right now.
Okay. So you're gonna get hit for 24 bludgeoning.
Actually, as a reaction, I'm going to cast Shield to make my AC 25.
Okay. Well, they're flanking you, so you're gonna get hit for 24 bludgeoning, 20 bludgeoning, and you need to make a strength saving throw. Because you're flanking, there's a 32 to hit and a 30 to hit. The 19 misses.
Okay. Yeah, I see. 1 strength save.
Yep. Just the one attack will knock you prone.
That's a 17.
All right, so you are now prone. These ones are going to be towards you, Sue.
Sue got fisted.
Yeah, Sue looks like Sue got hit a lot.
Maybe don't word it like that.
Yeah, he had 21 armor class, so Sue got hit with a 28, a 27, and a 24, and he is now prone and took a bunch of damage. All right, now it's your turn, Matsu. You can spend half your movement to get up or stay down.
No, I'll get up. And then
Up to your boss, you can stay down if you want, buddy.
I stand up, cast Misty Step as a bonus action. I appear on, actually, I appear right here to flank with Basil and Onyx and Robbie John. And then I'm going to attack this guy. Matsu gets a 26 to hit for 12 slashing, and then I'm going to use that Eldritch Smite. That's 4th level, so it'll be plus 4 or something. 48.
Go and roll your 48. There we go, 14.
So it'll be a total of 26 damage on that first attack. My second attack is a 32 for 13 slashing. And then I don't get the bonus action 1 because I Misty Stepped.
Gotcha. Anything else?
I believe that's it.
Basil?
Oh, hey, hi, it's me, Basil. Okay.
I hate you.
Well, I'm kind of gonna trust that the big guy or Onyx can handle this man next to me. Feels weird Onyx not being the big guy. Think about that?
Yeah. Onyx is
That's
tiny.
weird. Damn. And I would like to vault over Rabajan to here. And I want to...
Too.
I can jump 10 feet in the air!
Okay, fine. Just let you know.
Do you want me to pat you on the head as I go over?
Maybe not. I'll let you continue.
Or high five! I high five Rabajan as I leap over her head.
That's acceptable.
Hell yeah. And then I'm gonna make some attacks against this guy. The one below me. 27 to hit. I'm gonna make him make a stunning strike check.
The top one or the bottom one?
The bottom one. and it's 13 damage. He passes. I will make another attack. Ooh, 18 to hit, but I'll have my d4 for 22 to hit for 18 damage. And I'm only going to make one bonus action attack. It's a crit for 20 damage. There's a part of me that really wants to make it roll again. No, I'm not going to make it roll again. That's my go.
Don't be scared.
Actually, oh yeah, I'll stay here. I don't want to, but I will.
Awesome. Rabbijan, what do you got?
Rabbijan, blah blah blah. Rain damage feels like is what I got. Did those things have a turn yet?
The guys
Yeah,
next to
they
us
did.
have.
Yeah.
They did. It's a wisdom saving throw,
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, nice.
and they both failed, so it's going to be damage.
That's what we like to see.
So what I rolled before was 16.
You're going to go ahead and roll 3d8.
Okay.
You're going to roll it twice. The first one will be for the guy above you. The second one will be for
16 and 17 for the damages.
Very consistent rolls.
Yeah.
I like it.
Very mid-range. That's
There
pretty
you go.
good for me.
They both took damage. You almost killed the top one.
Ooh, well, I would like to swing at the top. What is this even called?
You would know if you guys had passed your religion check.
I got an 18. That doesn't tell me anything.
It's a demon.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I'm gonna swing my mace at it and hopefully do some damage.
Got it.
That's a crit, 27 to hit.
That does hit.
Nice.
So, can I include my divine strike with that, right? Because it's a
Yeah.
melee.
It's already
Okay.
included in it, yeah.
How much damage is that total? It looks like 23, am I right?
I think
Yes.
So, yeah.
23 damage.
That's awesome. It's still bad. It's still bad.
Probably has
What?
24. Probably has 24 points.
Since I'm using the spirit guardian,
It's a
there,
concentration spell.
can I
I don't
get
think they
my spiritual weapon?
actually spiritual weapon. I know is not, so she could still cast that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you could cast spiritual weapon.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Okay.
It's a 28 to hit, and
That
I'm going
misses.
for the. Oh, what?
I'm kidding.
Kill the top one, please.
Bottom one takes damage.
Ah!
The
Okay.
portal blasts energy. I need all of you to give me a DC 22 strength saving throw.
I made it.
I have a -1 for strength save, so I'm not even going to roll it.
Everybody,
Rerolling.
one short. 22.
Yeah, I'm rerolling.
Oh wait, that's right. We
There we
did
go,
get that
25.
D4. I'll try. Nope, there is no way I can make that save. It's a 13 for Matsu.
Right, everybody who failed, go ahead and give yourself the broken back icon. You're now prone. You see a head of Tiamat pushing her way back into the portal above you. You feel terrified as you feel another aura come, and you see a giant pole arm whap the head of Tiamat, and the head of a giant monstrous goat with black horns and fiery demon eyes stare down at the portal, glaring at each one of you as it dives through the portal, emerging into your world. It lands superhero style, makes a superhero landing, as the avatar of Baphomet lands and looks to engage in this combat. The other thing that happens is you see the other Bob and Sorshana and the Necromancer and the Berserker are all almost chained with a red kind of blacklight type of red energy, and they seem to be paralyzed.
Real quick, I know you did like a little sort of description of it already, but can you give, based on the the token, can you sort of explain how Baphomet looks towering over us?
Sure. Scary AF.
Thank you.
Give me a second, let me pull it. When Googling Baphomet, you do need to put D&D.
Yeah. Yeah.
There may be other Baphomets.
Your Baphomet may vary.
Does anybody give me a religion check? Everybody
+2.
give me a
Can I
religion
still
check.
try? Okay. I rolled a 7.
Matsu got a 17.
Holy!
Wow.
Onyx rolled a nat 20, so it's a -1, so it's a 19.
Slow round of applause for Onyx. Onyx has
Bravo.
just made. This is what happens when you guys make lore. A long time ago, Onyx's people were attacked. Onyx's people used to have a great kingdom in the Underdark before it was wrecked. It was wrecked by an avatar of Baphomet. So Onyx, who grew up listening to the tales of his elders, who grew up listening to the tales of their elders, his people has a natural animosity towards Minotaurs, which are minions of Baphomet. Baphomet stands around 12 feet tall. He has a vaguely humanoid appearance with cloven feet, fur lying in his body, horns split and twisting and bending demonically from his head, red, vicious eyes staring out with a horrifying intelligence. His body, the hair is thick and black. His horns curve down and out. Hair flowing from his face with a beard, a bovine type head. A very massive demonic minotaur stares at you. The plant life, as he comes out, immediately grows thick and forms walls of thorns. You hear beast roaring in the distance as he emerges. And you guys can feel an almost panic of insanity start to come out and affect you. Baphomet is a lord from the abyss. He is not a demon to be summoned. He is a summoner. Baphomet is a demon lord, a demon prince from the abyss. And where he goes, doom lies. And he has come angrily to stop you from preventing the destruction of this planet.
Do you think he can be parlayed with?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll try that next time.
Does anybody have a +40 diplomacy?
Yep.
No, but I do have a scroll of magic mouth, so maybe he would be willing to trade.
And this is where we're going to pause. No, we're not stopping, but we're going to pause this combat. And everybody besides Ron is unable to talk in Discord. You don't have to leave or mute your mic, just shut the F up.
Okay.
We're going to go to a different location, okay? We're going to go deep into the untamed lands of the Vale, right? We're going to head far south, almost to the coast. If you guys remember me talking about it, the southern part of the Vale is a lot like South Africa, where you have sheer cliffs that end in ocean. And crawling along the cliffs on a small path, we're going to see Roland, weather-beaten, hair somehow more unkempt, as he climbs this mountain wall. Have you seen those mountains in like China where they have the little footholds and you're just on this sheer cliff edge, like thousands of feet up? I like to call them the nope paths. It's kind of what he's doing. The wind is beating him. He's sensing a strong oceanic smell. He's really feeling the salt from the ocean as the waves crash against the continent. And after a few hours of scaling this cliff, he comes into a cave. And this cave is full of ancient Fey power. He's almost been drawn to this cave as he's taking this self-inflicted sojourn to kind of understand life and death. And towards the back of this cave, which is adorned with ancient hieroglyphs, might be cave paintings, whatever you'd like to put, descriptions of animals and creatures, cloven beasts, and almost what looks like humanoids with horns and weird winged tiny fey creatures. He comes back to what looks like an inactive portal, and he sits there for what feels like days. Right? He just sits there and meditates on this portal that has summoned him for some reason, like it reached out to him subconsciously. He's obsessed with it, like Roland gets sometimes, like you would with alcohol or some of the mysteries of nature. He can't focus on anything but it. The only time he sleeps is when he passes out from exhaustion. Roland's losing weight. He's frail. He's thin. Because nothing matters to him right now except for figuring out what this portal is. And he doesn't notice it at first because he's so focused on tapping into the natural things and kind of learning about what's pulled him here. But from this portal, a little bit of plant life starts to grow in this cave. A little bit of grass, a couple of vines. As he's passed out, drooling on himself, crashed out asleep, a small butterfly emerges from the center of the portal, and a faint green light starts to shine from it. The light kind of scans across the cave and hits Roland in the face, and he jumps up, startled.
Ugh, what the hell is that?
And Roland sees this portal kind of start to crack. It looks like a mirror now at this point. There's a faint green crack going over, and when he looks into the crack, he can see through to the other side of the portal. And it looks exactly like he's looking into the mirror of a cave, except for it's different. It's twisted. Or maybe the cave is twisted from its reflection inside the portal. Roland, go ahead and give me a nature check if you want to go ahead and open up your character sheet you had to dust off real quick.
That's a 9.
Do you have an advantage you could use?
Oh, Roland does have inspiration.
Go ahead and use that, okay?
All right, then 15.
15 is enough. Roland, you've heard about this and the stories from the old druids and some of the tomes from the people and the whispers of the forest. There's another realm that kind of reflects this realm, but the rules are different. And you may have found the last remaining yet inactive portal to the Feywild. Something's causing this portal to activate, which shouldn't be happening because this world's locked off. Maybe the events of the guild and the fighting and the reckoning of this portal and the efforts of Abel are finally relinking this world to the other worlds. But you're glimpsing, for the first time in thousands and thousands of years, you're glimpsing into what is the Feywild.
Incredible.
And with that, why don't we go ahead and stop?
Hi, this is Mallory. I do the voice of Robbie John, and I wanted to say thank you for joining us for another episode of Defenders of the Vale. If you would like to hear more of Defenders of the Vale, you can find us at Podbean, Spotify, iTunes, and pretty much anything else that plays podcasts. You can also find us on Twitter at Defenders Vale and Facebook, Defenders of the Vale. Our episodes come out weekly, and we would love for you to share us with your friends. We hope that you will join us again soon. Thanks again.
Ron,
What's up?
what'd you think of the thing?
Oh, I like it.
Good. Roland's doing a thing.
You got the smell of like sea salt on the air, and then whatever smells are pouring in from the Fae.
Yeah, it's rad. You're the first human to see the Fae in a long time.
I'm a half elf.
You're the first bastard.
I'm not a bastard. My parents are together.
You're the first abomination.
Damn it.
So I can say, welcome back. It's about to get a little weird. And we'll end the campaign on a blast. And the second campaign is mother flipping fantastic.
Oh my god,
I'm
Ricky, are
glad
we
you're
about to
feeling
kiss?
better, Ricky.
Thanks. What'd you
Me
say,
too.
Basil?
Nothing.
Are we about to kiss? Is that what you asked? Because yes. Basil, we have been about to kiss since the first session you played with me.
Oh my god, I remember his first Mick Theories thing, and you like fell in love-hate with him.
Let's take a brief moment. Sorry, it's taking me a second to switch these over. Thankfully, with the power of editing, it will seem like I have my shit together.
Can I say, while we were approaching, I would have done my, what's it called? I think it's called Emboldening Bond. Because I'm pretty sure that
No.
lasts for like 10 minutes. Okay, well.
Nope, no approaching.
What do you mean no approach? How did we get here then, Ricky?
Well, it's a problem for somebody else to worry about, isn't it?
Well, then
you
before
also
we
have-
didn't approach, I emboldening Bond the
No,
six
you
of
don't do
us.
it. You don't do it.
What do I-
And then you have this wizard. Doesn't happen.
I'm gonna backflip through your window and kick you in the face.
Quick, entertain us with a joke, Basil.
No.
All right, you have a reverse token, so you have disadvantage on your next attack.
The reverse token, Ricky. That's just a white guy.
Whoa.
Sue was not speaking this time because he's on the cellular phone making moves with thugs.
What did you just say?
Moves with thugs.
What? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Continue.
All right. Do your thing, and then walk us through what you did after you've done it, so that everybody in the world can see how you're a dirty cheater and what kind of crap I got to put up with.
Okay.
To be fair, Rick DMs for me in a campaign, and I made Sue effectively in that campaign, so you can deal with that later. Is that all your turn, Sue?
Yes, that's it. I'm done.
So you used. Explain all the abilities you used right there, just real quick. Let's talk.
Oh, all right. I used superiority dice from the Battlemaster. I used Blade Flourish from the Bard. I used Smite from the Paladin. And of course, I'm a rogue, so I have Sneak Attack.
And assassinate.
And Assassinate from the rogue because it hadn't moved yet.
And that's how all the things happened.
Yes.
Let's take a brief moment, if you would, to hype me up. I say that so you have to do it. Give me, like, your just off the top. I know this is all off the top and no prep for this, but give me your favorite memory from the campaign so far. Basil, you go first.
Oh God. Okay. I really like the. There, I have two. Can I say two?
Yes.
Okay. My first one was after we found that mural in the cave. Mural, not Muriel. We found that mural in the cave, and you were like telling us all about the lore and stuff, and I was like, oh, there's like kind of some stuff going on. I thought it was really cool. I really I enjoyed like story time. You know, I enjoyed the story time of it. That was really fun. And then also, I thought it was really cool how you ate Finn. That was awesome. Something really spoke to me about the way that you devoured Finn's body and killed him in cold blood. I really like that. So if you could do that again, that'd be awesome.
If you can't murder your best friends, what can you do?
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Rabbi Jan, you've had 5 seconds to prepare. What's yours?
See, I was gonna say, I can't really pick one favorite because it's been such an emotional roller coaster for me the entire time that, a lot of stuff stands out to me. And I think overall my favorite thing about this campaign is that I got to play in it. This has been really fun. The storytelling is amazing. All the twists and turns you throw out are fucking mind-boggling. And I've had a lot of fun, and I'm glad I got to play with you guys.
Rabbi Jan gets inspiration for complimenting my story. I'm just kidding. Put it on the note.
I'll take it.
All right, Onyx, Lewis, what do you got?
Huh? Let's see here.
I hate you and love you so much.
Well, let's see here. For Onyx, I really loved him always having the killing blow on Jethero, even though he didn't. But in his mind, he's killed him so many times by almost by, not by himself, but he's done the killing blow. how he turned into fire, and that's just, that's everybody adding to it and everything. And that's just one thing that's really great. We've actually got a great group of players here, and it's really been fun.
All right. Ron, if you can take a moment from slaving away editing everything, what is your favorite moment from the campaign that you've played and then listened to several times?
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know.
The poison jokes.
Well,
they'll be around for the next one. Don't worry.
In most recent memory, it was when I got to call you a dick. But no, I mean, a lot of it's been fun. I'm glad that you were able to weave Roland's backstory into the campaign and basically, been able to use the other, the things that I tried to provide with the character. And I'm sure that, you've done the same with, others that have the info for you. But yeah, that's great. Just being able to sort of create part of it that, you like I create the idea of it and then you make it into a thing.
It is fun to take the stuff that you guys create and then like mess it up a bit. Like you bring me eggs and I scramble them.
Well, it's like all the stuff that you had fake Roland saying was stuff that I was originally suggesting that Roland could have really been off doing, but nobody really knows what Roland's off doing right now.
That is a great point. What is Roland doing? I can tell you he's alive. He is alive and I would say very healthy, but I don't know if Roland's ever been very healthy. He's very skinny. But he's alive and I'm gonna, with quotation marks, say well.
He's sunbathing.
Well, kinda. That's not too far off.
Oh.
What about you? What about you, Finnileas?
Well, Finnileas, I think Finnileas has two favorite moments. First, when Finnileas attempted to save Basil from the phylactery and the chaos that happened after that. That was pretty fun. And
I agree.
yeah, that whole arc was fun. And what Finnileas is doing right now and into the end game of that character is fun. From Sue's perspective, I want to point out that I just discovered some news. The guy who stole my diary, he just died. My thoughts are with his family.
Is that the one you told me you were going to say?
It is not.
Okay.
Do you want to hear that one?
Yes.
I find also on another note, I finally finished my book on penguins last night. In hindsight, it would have been much easier on paper.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right, as the DM.
Wait, real quick. I do have one other that I just thought of, and that was when Cass said that he didn't give a fuck about that sad toddler.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing to take the cheesy route in this campaign, because I can pick a few moments that I thought were just great. But my favorite thing about this campaign is from the start of it and the different people we had all the way to now. I've enjoyed, this is the longest campaign I've ever DM'd, and I have never DM'd a campaign so consistently. Now, we've had some people come and go. I really miss Cass and miss Mari. They had some wonderful characters. I love Cass is single-handedly responsible, I think, for Gryvine not being a bad guy. Cass, when he adopted Gryvine and brought him in, and then of course Basil and Rabijan and his bond with Finnileas really did a good job bringing that character in. But if you guys remember, I told you at the beginning, characters were going to have reputation levels, and that put it over. I enjoyed Mari's arc. She did a really good job with the Delicate Flower, but she wrote a lot of the lore of the Elven Kingdom just by creating her family's backstory. All the royal elves and all of the brother in the wheelchair and the king and the queen and the king of the wood elves was all written from her backstory. Like, I just took all of that backstory and tossed it. It was really good. I really enjoyed, I can't think of his name right now, the barbarian, the guy who only played one or two games at the very beginning. Darvin, yeah, Heart Shield or something like that. I thought him and Roland were going to be drinking buddies, but it was nice to be able to see that character come in, hang out for a while, and kind of leave. And those characters, except for Darvin, he died with the False Hydra with Finnileas, and he didn't come back because his mom wasn't a fancy wizard. Those characters are still impacting this world. I mean, Mari has done a lot to protect Princess Lunami, the Delicate Flower, has done a lot to protect the elves, and she's been battling. Right now, she's leading an army against an army. Like, I don't think you guys realize how rough it is in the world right now. Cass is,
Brissinger.
Thank you. Brissinger is defending the Vale right now. There's an attack currently happening in Center Vale now that you guys are gone. A group was waiting for you guys specifically to leave, but Cass, Telgar, Brack, and all of those people back home are all defending the defending Center Vale, the town. And the guy that, I can't remember his name now, but the guy who fought Onyx, the guy who Onyx could have killed, but made the choice to show mercy to, is currently defending. Yeah, Slate is defending down here. Like, all of these characters, I like how you guys capitalized on a lot of the lore stuff. My favorite, I like coming up with a neat story, but my favorite is when you guys take that story and interact it. And one thing that I had rarely never seen done, but I'm glad happened, was, and you guys talked about it in the chat here, but I'm going to bring it up. One of the coolest moments of the show was when Rick was reading Finnileas' journey of his friends from the Nada Hydra. Like, I'm pretty sure he legit made Mallory cry. And anything that makes Mallory cry is aces in my book.
Well, okay. It's kind of messed up.
Is it though, Mallory? Is that messed up?
I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Oh, Ricky made her cry again.
No, that's messed up.
That's a win. Mm-hmm. That's a win for me, I think.
Wow. What's wrong with you?
Me 1, Mallory like 47, Mallory like 1.
What are you talking about, age?
Ooh, Basil.
Damn.
Let me just add a couple more ancient dragons to this combat.
These dragons now have immune to the stunned condition.
And they flip.
No!
Everything is immune to the stun condition in this fight.
No! I believe it. I'm pretty sure there's actually quite a bit of stuff that's immune to being stunned.
You guys aren't worried about a 25 CR monster, are you?
I mean, as long as they distract everybody else, I got it.
Hi, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Are you sorry?
Howdy.
Right.
Well, Walter had to talk to me about something. I apologize.
Well, don't make Walter
Welcome
mad.
Back.
I'm on his side.
Ricky gets it.
I'm on his side.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well. Okay.
She just chuckled at me, guys. Do you hear that?
What the heck?
I was actually chuckling at Saul's fluster because whatever. You took Walter's side. I think that's why he was flustered. He's like, how dare he? What the fuck?
That's because I know.
Saul's feeling a little abandoned. You're leaving him for another man.
True.
Oh, I'm sorry, Saul. What the heck? We just had our first kiss. You're right.
Yeah.
What were you trying to say to me before? I apologize.
We were talking about you crying.
Oh, yeah. That happened, 2 times?
Did Finn's journal make you cry when he read his journal?
I think it made me a little weepy.
Hello, Leaky. All right.
Weepy with a W.
Yeah, Leaky.
Not
Leaky
not
with
the
two
same,
E's.
but okay.
not the same, Ricky. Not the same.
I mean, I'm gonna gross you out, but you guys forget I am a mother. So not the same.
I don't know what to do with this, so we're just gonna focus on the game.